Alright, so March 27th, 2019, I'm joined here by Mr. Ollie Davis. So tell me a bit about yourself, Ollie.
So I like camping in my car. I currently own a red Ford Mondeo, and typically I will camp inside the vehicle itself.
Okay, why do you do this?
Just pleasure usually. I like going to see it outdoors, and it's definitely a budget way of doing it.
Oh, good. Alright, so imagine yourself in the situation, you found yourself a spot. What are the problems that you would most likely encounter?
So when I'm looking for a spot, I'll typically find somewhere where there's not going to be a crazy fluctuation in the heat, somewhere obviously that's safe for me, and somewhere that's not too close to sort of environmental hazards, such as like airflow and pollen.
Okay, so say someone, maybe me, were to design maybe a sleeping pod. So this pod, going off of information given by other stakeholders, this pod will be providing something like safety, warmth, sound deadening, and a consistent flat surface.
Sure.
This pod being fixed to the top of your car, so in your case, the red Ford Mondeo, it'll be on top of it. A ladder would come down, or you would climb into it somehow, and then just lie in it and have a safe night's sleep.
Sure.
Would that be appealing to someone like yourself?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, cool. So, so when I say, would you use it? You'd be using it on things like road trips, I imagine, and camping, right? Right. So these are. I'm going to show you a couple drawings now. This would be the different interactions. This being here, the almost final form of it. Of course, it's looking a lot different to the prototype you did test.
Yep.
And this being just a very, very small interaction slide there. When you look at these, what's your first impression?
I definitely like the aesthetic improvement, and I'm pretty sure that I could have some improvements to your fuel consumption and the efficiency.
Awesome. Okay. Going back to the interaction of it.
Yeah.
So this particular slide here.
Sure.
You see the ladder there. You see the doors there. How would you go about it personally? If you could take away the ladder and the door and just put it wherever you want, how would you go about things?
Right. So personally, I would have the door to the pod itself towards the front of it, and I would actually get up onto my hood and climb in feet first. Then when I wanted to come out, I'd pull myself out, swing my feet over and get off on the hood again.
Okay. So do you see this as a convenient answer to the problems that you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, most definitely.
Awesome. What improvements would you make to something like this? Because at the moment, effectively, it is just a box that does a few things for you. What would you like to see on this type of thing?
I'm not sure if you've already added it, but a bit of extra ventilation alongside maybe a plexiglass sort of window in it, so it feels less claustrophobic, and if someone didn't want it, they could put something to obscure it.
Okay, cool. That being the only thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, thank you very much. Oliver Davis.
Speak on my Insta.